Presenting out of the G4 Studios, Scotland, Paul Fairchew Craig, Chris the Bad Guy Bungard, Ross Cooper. Presenting from the street or in the shade, it's time for Leather Podcast.
Guys, you join us at Highland, Fling, Bungee, and Patreon exclusive. We partook in some of the activities here. So one of them was the bungee jump, one of them was the swing, and one of them was the zip line. Did somebody not go for it? Did we all make it? You're just going to have to tune in and see it. But this week's podcast will be a little bit shorter than it normally is, and it will be done through here. So we apologise. We'll be back to the studio next week. So, what's been happening? Did you enjoy that?
Can we talk about if you've done it or not?
I don't want to give too much away.
Well, we can just cut our first part for the actual to put out the video. Right, let's talk about it. Go for it.
It was class. I wasn't looking forward to it. Obviously, it was a surprise because Paul basically picked today's one, so nobody knew about it apart from Greg and that, and Gary who partook as well. But me and Ross didn't know. You didn't know, did you know?
No, I had started to suspect yesterday because I put in Google Maps.
So I hadn't put up where we were going, what we were doing, and then it was like yesterday.
Killycranky.
I was like, we're going to Perth, because I was like, I don't really want it to take, because if I say, oh, we're going to Killycranky, you go, Killycranky, oh yeah, fucker.
I thought we were going to be doing like water rapids or clay pigeon shooting or something. Then I was like, do I need to bring a change of clays? Are we getting dirty? Are we getting wet? I'm like, give me some fucking info. And then I pull up and he's just pointed to the bungee sign. And I just think, fuck.
Listen, I'm going to be honest, I am absolutely terrified of heights. The videos are going to be brilliant, but I'm really glad I've done it. It was like one of the things, like, see that jump, man. Oh, so exhilarating.
I'd have been gutted if I'd backed off now. See, if you were sitting here now and you were like, no, I should.
No, it was good. It was very good.
The girls kept us safe, to be fair.
Aye.
They're
the ones who put us over.
Usually the case. But the
hardest part was them driving up.
So basically, I went last. Fair play to Ross. Ross fucking, he went first, which I won the fucking day. And then they were all squishing it, so I was just like, time to step up.
Someone had to go.
I had to go to work.
It was good though, really good. What did you like better though? Do you like the bungee or the swing?
I think Paul's done it before, man, the way you swan dived.
Aye, they were saying like, he
was like a gazelle.
He's scared of heights. And he's like, I'm pure scared, and then just done this.
And then just
like this.
straight off.
It's big.
So we done 3, like the second one was, there was like a swing, they just sudden drop and you swing right under the bridge. I still prefer the first one, the bungee. What about yours?
I like the bungee.
Bungee was cool.
They were both brilliant, but both very different.
It was the first one as well. Like, see, climbing up the ladders and walking across that bridge, Jesus, man.
I was contemplating no doing it.
Were you?
Aye, but see, because you all just smashed out the park, I was like,
I don't know what
See, where I grew up, there used to be like a thing called a burn. I don't know if people call it where you used to have it's like a wee stream that goes through your village or whatever. People do the jumps, right? This is how I grew up. And there was always this big one where you were a bit, the height of this like hut or the river, and I would always run and stop for about an hour. All my mates on the other side like, hurry the fuck up. So I'm like, that's why I'm going to break up there. I'm like, I'm going to get to the edge. I'm like, no, get to the edge. Because you sort of done it first time, as soon as I went out, Gary's like, just look forward. I'm like, I'm gone. Aim for the bush.
Do you remember doing the quarry? Do you ever did a quarry, Gary? So the quarry was just like...
Jump in the water?
Aye, it was massive, man, but it was like...
Motors and that in there?
Aye, cheap, you know that, like... I'm sure I touched the bottom. Like, you never touched shit, man. No, I definitely did. The bottom was touched. But I used to go up there in the summer and jump in the water.
Aye, people used to fish up there.
Aye, people used to die up there as well.
Aye. Get the horror stories.
That's where they were
I've
like...
dumped a few motors up there.
Listen, I've...
I swear to God. Not like you, just fucking rushing them into the field.
That's what you should do that car.
Aye, still quarry. Rolled out and rolled back in.
Because I've got a Ford Fiesta.
So what's been happening all day? Anything exciting happening?
Nah, still no UFC 300.
Still no UFC 300.
Or is there, Chris? I don't think there is, eh?
No, there's no main event yet, no.
No mention
I
of it
think
yet.
I'm going to say, I think it's got to be Tom and Pereira.
No, mate.
A day.
Pereira's fighting Jamal Hill in 301.
That's right.
Well.
I don't know why I'm thinking that then.
Gary, what you heard for 300? Nothing. It's all the same nonsense.
It's Conor McGregor. Has to be.
We had the UFC the weekend, but
Only big name left.
you had that guy that looks like me. Is it Gad's?
I had 3 losing bets on my treble. I bet on Dover.
I went up.
Who'd you get?
With Molly.
Oh,
in the car with
She did
Amber.
all right, man.
Aye, she was good.
Smashed the lassie's arm.
Ended the first round.
She's already beat her.
Has she?
That was a rematch.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Aye, a different weight.
And that was the first time that weight, wasn't it? 1-4.
2-5.
1-2-5.
1-2-5?
Straw weight.
I think she went up.
No, straw weight.
Did she go down?
Straw weight. Because she was saying that the lassies were always bigger than her.
I think she looks quite.
She looked good.
Thick.
Apart from her teeth. She looked alright. I think they're just too big though, aren't they? Like they're fake, but they're all too big. Like horse.
Like massive.
Yeah, but she looked great, man. So I bet her and I bet a man off, like the main event guy.
That's how I went with two.
Aye.
Anybody with Ov at the end, I was like, they're going
Jude
to get
Over
it.
got to do enough.
Jude Over got done.
Money Macano, or whatever you want to pronounce that guy.
Oh,
I didn't know he was a lightweight, mate.
Who's he been? Loads about him because he was on Ariel Helwani on Monday. He was saying some stuff as well.
He was flagging the Apex, wasn't he?
Aye, he's having a go at a few different things.
What do you think
isn't
about
he?
Apex?
Well, you can speak better. So as a fan or as a fighter? Because have you done both?
Aye.
You watched a fight there.
Aye. It's not a great atmosphere.
Let's be honest, the Hollytown Havoc's got a better atmosphere
Probably.
than Apex.
It's not great, man. It isn't great.
It's weird.
Aye.
You sent me the text the other day, actually. Remember with the boy who'd fought in it, and the boy was sitting in the very first row. He's like, "You curly-headed fuck."
Is that Chris Curtis?
Peyton.
Is that his name? Peyton Manning.
No, that's
No,
not
that's the
American
fucking-
the greatest American player.
But just
wow.
like, you do get those fucking
You can hear everybody.
horrible fans
Aye.
at Apex.
And it's not even horrible. Those guys just having conversations about like what they're doing now. Like,
let me tell
you ever done it?
Let me tell that funny story. We're waiting on Paul coming on in the main event in the Apex, and there's this guy with Afro, said Peyton. So this guy beside us like, let's go Peyton.
Aye, it was his mate.
Clearly went to school with him, high school, whatever. Just that jockey, like everything, let's go Peyton. You've got
Your
the
classic
guy,
American Pie
the
guy.
guy right beside me and this guy is like, you fucking suck, Payne, you curly-headed fuck. He's like, oh, come on, man. Like, you know what I mean? Just gutted that he shot his boy down and made him like absolute full game,
Aye,
man.
but then he was like looking over at us because we were laughing, and he was just like encouraging him.
He's like, you fucking suck, Payne. They just kept doing it, and the guy was like trying to outshout him, not really stick up
so
for his
silly.
boy. So funny, man.
And then see after the fight, he was just like, it's cool, man. I was like, what? He's just, if somebody was doing that to
Peyton
you.
win?
Yes, he did.
He was getting beat though. He
Wins,
lost
he
the
brought
first
it
round.
back, aye.
It's not a cool place to fight. It was a great thing during lockdown when all sports were sort of dead in the water. Dana White comes out and he's like, listen, I'm going to run these in-house, which is brilliant.
Aye.
But that was no
But-
fans, really.
I know, but now it's at the point where it's like, what are you
it's
doing
not
for?
needed.
Are you just making money?
That's
You're
not
just,
needed,
you're
no.
just making money and selling cards and having guys fight on shows with very little
So
fans.
somebody done a percentage of how many shows have been in the Apex, like every UFC event, and it's something like 25%.
Really?
And that's
That's
a
very
big,
high, man.
That's
That's high.
big, man.
You should just getting right out it.
So when they do the Fight Island one, can fans go there?
They didn't.
Or is it-
No,
not at the start.
not at the
didn't it?
start.
Aye, that was
But
empty
now-
as well.
There wasn't empty. There was a few shakes. There was a few guys who had a bit of cheddar. They wanted
Got
like.
that oil though.
Aye, exactly.
COVID doesn't affect them.
I remember getting off the plane. So we got off the plane and we get like a bus. Like it was a cool, like the way it was set up for the. They obviously took us in the back end of the airport. Remember, you were in the hotel room. We were all in hotel rooms ourselves doing workouts.
Don't throw me under the bus.
I'm
again,
not going to
you
throw you under the bus.
fucking-
mate.
Your fucking style.
So and then we're meant to be in there ourselves, and then we go into the back entrance of the airport, and we're shipped right into this plane. They take all our passports. It was pretty cool, wasn't it?
We'll have
Aye, and then they're spraying you. It was pretty like scary. And then they jump in the plane, fly over there, and it's the same again. Spraying our shit. They're bringing us out. They're all in the hazmat
This
suits.
was like peak.
Yeah, that was kind of cool, wasn't it?
Yeah, I tried to escape through the night and got caught with police.
Did you?
Aye.
With guns. You
They
can't
didn't-
go here. I'd done Ace Ventura, there was like a wee dinghy.
Come on.
So where we were, it was like a marina. And then there was like bars at the other side of this marina, but we were at this side. And I seen a wee dinghy, and all of a sudden my head was like the Ace Ventura, but when he jumps in a dinghy with the fan, and just, honestly, just to get, it was literally for here to the motors away. I'm like, I could do that. So I ended up going round the long way, and like people with guns just like rotate turret.
Back you go.
It was cool, and it was great to have these shows, but don't need it anymore. This sport is for fans. So why the hell are we still fighting in Apex for a couple of half fans?
In a stadium.
So I get
Probably guys fights and they still need to get
I
paid,
don't
know what
like
I
it.
mean?
I
See if you stayed in Vegas, would you mind fighting there every couple of months?
no, damn right, man, making that extra bank.
That's what Strickland done for ages. Isn't it?
Jamal as well.
So I got a letter from the class action lawsuit that's going on at the moment with the UFC. Aye.
Don't want to involve you.
So if you were part of the
Sponsor.
UFC roster by this period of time, you're part of the lawsuit. So I just got a big sheet of paper, like thick, man, with just all this shit in it. And I didn't read it at all. I was like, I don't know what's going on.
So the market hunt?
Aye, the whole thing. So me and Gary were talking about, we were talking about it yesterday, and it's like all the stuff that was going on, all the emails that were getting leaked, all the sort of backstage stuff that you kind of think's going on. Like, if you don't take this fight, then we'll just sink them. We'll just give them really hard fights. And that's kind of what's been going on. So I don't know what the outcome of this is going to be, but it's at a point where
You need to pick a team.
Do you have to pick a team here?
I don't think I need to pick a team. I think I'm just part of the lawsuit. I don't think I need to go, hey, can I get involved in this? I think I'm just going to be like, if Dana asks me, how do you feel about this? I'm like, I'm with you, mate.
Aye.
If Mark asks me and says you want some money, I'll be like, Mark, I'm with you, mate. Just keep it straight, mate.
Aye. I think.
Playing both sides.
What about them like announcing fights when fighters haven't agreed to it? and stuff
Oh,
like that?
so this is not what Dana's saying though.
What do you believe, Dana? Mate?
No, but do you believe Dustin?
Aye.
100%. You think he was never offered the fight?
Aye. Maybe no offered a bit. You've not signed a contract for that.
But obviously Dana's then got on the phone to him and went, you fucking idiot.
What about
I think he's maybe just paid him what he wanted.
What about under like principle? Like when you say you're going to do something, you're going to do it even if you haven't signed the contract.
Well, aye. So is there a sort of gentleman's agreement? Is that how Dana
What is it
might
Ross Keller
operate?
says? It's when he agrees to something is binding in the state of New York because he agree it in the voice. That's what Dana says.
Especially a guy who's been with the company for so long.
Who knows how it works?
Aye, so probably in the past Dustin's went, yeah, no problem. And that's been it.
why-
It's not been a problem.
What is Dustin's problem then? Because
Just
he's
like
got the
that.
money.
aye, but is he?
So
Was
is
he
it-
already on the same contract? Is his contract run out?
No, I think it was just.
he wanted more money.
they've offered him the fight, and he's like, "I want more money," which I get. Like, if you're wanting more
Very
money,
hard fight.
then they've
Aye,
called
but he
out.
just fought McGregor and Gaethje, so like Benoit and Dennis, he's no one of the guys. He's tough, man. But like, why are you asking to fight him? Sure, you're on your same contract as you just fought the guys.
Do you think Poirier's going to get past him?
But then you
could.
can still negotiate.
Like,
You can
think so.
still negotiate. For
Mario
people.
said he took 2 rounds after that guy, and he's shite.
Well,
But people are still asking for a wee bit more, so it's coming to that point, they're asking for a little bit more. That's all he's doing. And then now that they released the fight, he's like, oh, bingo, I'm going to be able to command more money. And I get it, it's all about making money.
there's been a bit of game playing by the two of them, I think. By Dana and...
Forcing the hand, also.
Oh, it's happened to others fighters, though.
Aye,
It's
of
not
course.
just that one.
Well, who was it got took out the fucking rankings before for turning down a
Was it
fight?
Hamzat?
I feel like
Leon
it
Edwards?
Was it Leo? Aye, it was Leon, aye. And then they were like, right, you're going to have to fight fucking...
Was he
Hamzat?
ready to fight Hamzat?
Aye, that was
and he
it, that was it.
was like, no, why am I fighting this guy?
Aye, 'cause
Hamzat
he wasn't ranked at the time, that's it. And he
Hamzat
said no.
Paul.
So, it's hard because there's one guy in charge, yeah. It's
But is he in charge? He's not really. He's just a face. Do you think he's
Who's in charge? Hunter?
Aye, I think so.
but if the fighters end up with a union, then they're in charge. So
Well,
not necessarily in charge, but certainly more.
Me and Gary were speaking about this yesterday, and we were saying that if it starts to bring in, like, unions are starting to get involved, and the only way that's going to work is if everybody gets on the same boat. Not everybody's going to do that.
No
'cause
chance.
People are going to be like, basically scabbing, basically. Like, I'll fight for
The
you.
guy,
I'll do it.
the guy that's not on board, they're getting Russians. What's that with Vince McMahon anyway? What's going on?
Did you not see, like, talking about no
Is he
Vince?
going to jail or what?
That's what the rumours are, isn't it? He's going
really?
to go.
What it's going to be, it's going to be a civil case, right? But
Oh.
there's now the civil case because of what's been brought to light means that
Turned into
the
criminal.
government have got involved in it's become a federal investigation. So because it's a federal investigation, it could go to criminal court rather than civil court. You know?
So because it's went so far, it's now moved from being a criminal to a federal. Is that right?
Civil was a hang about. It's when you pay somebody off.
Right. So now it's went to the next level, and it's going to be about.
Federal investigation means it'll become a criminal.
Am I right in
Are we
saying
getting Harvey Weinstein? Are we jail? Are we pal in jail for him?
It will be a long drawn out 2 or 3 year thing
aye?
where you'll see him just start to rock up his Zimmer frames and all that sort of stuff.
Aye, did he send me to jail? I'm not fit for it.
Aye.
So am I right in saying that
on, Jeremy.
he had been paying that lassie off? She was getting a set amount of money every month.
Supposed to pay her 3 million, only paid her 1.
Oh, what shit! Fuck.
He should have just pulled the trigger and paid that $3 million.
No way.
What's
But then again, but would she then ask for 5?
That's actually happened. 15 million. He paid it. She only accounts for 1 million of that.
So there's
14
there's
million more
more.
money
No,
which
there's
is going to come to light.
there's more lasses in, probably.
Conspiracy for you, Ross. Twisting that new stuff and was going to say
Oh.
I mean,
So Chris
Chris
Benoit,
Benoit.
he's saying Chris Benoit new stuff.
He had it
Conspiracy.
done.
Is this what people are saying?
I don't know. I'm
What
just
is it? What?
You know, online, you know what my conspiracy theory is?
Right.
So people are saying that Chris Benoit basically, you had stuff on Vince and was going out.
Oh my god.
Oh no,
Don't say it.
the Blue Blazer as well. He's like, what you know about me? I can't pull the trigger.
R.I.P. Carl Weathers.
Aye.
no man.
Aye, were you gutted?
What film? What film
Aye.
are you going for?
Predator.
You're picking
I'm
what
going for
film?
Predator.
I'm taking
Aye.
Predator for sure.
Like,
See,
I love
that's
Rocky, but like,
You're acting like a damn fool.
love
Batman.
it depends because there's scenes. See the like you were saying it in the van. There is no tomorrow. That scene's fucking
See
iconic.
the scene where Sylvester Stallone and Carol Weathers running on the beach.
yeah.
Just man on man action.
What
And
condition the guy
that-
was in?
Oh man,
He's shaping, man.
Aye.
Action Jackson.
I know.
Aye,
But
it was a bit bad,
handshake is iconic. The fucking there is no tomorrow is iconic.
Aye.
Predators though. See when they have like the skinned. I watched Predator when I was a wee guy, and they've got the skinned bodies upside down in the tree. I'm not joking. That kept me awake for about 2 weeks.
That's when they pull it in the.
What a
Is it
film.
the
And they
clothes
come
on
like
the boards?
aye.
Aye.
I let my son watch Predator, and at the end, I was like, "What do you think of that?" And he was just like, "It's all right."
What about
was like,
UFC?
alright.
UFC done a wee bit about it. You see that?
No.
Oh, did they? I never
DC's
saw
like, this one sucks. This one sucks. Came out laughing like somebody still died. You see that? I mean, it's not like this one sucks. Just,
No.
That's all you need to say about it. Not mean.
I didn't know they'd done a wee.
Aye, the wee memory thing.
Since we were on the old WWE,
Shanko.
did you see they've signed like a massive deal to be on Netflix?
Oh really?
Well, I think it's
Aye,
like,
on
is
it.
it Monday Night Raw?
Aye.
Monday Night
5
Raw.
million.
So if you want to watch that, you can watch it on Netflix.
It's just basically going to be on Netflix now.
The whole back catalogue as well. Oh man, what a treat! We're in for a treat.
So they've obviously
Because
had to do
everybody,
something to
think about every household who's basically got
Netflix.
Netflix.
aye.
Think about it.
Watch
Money
Netflix every day of my life.
All the old roads have been fucked in bits though.
Have they taken it all back?
Everybody's getting sued at them, man.
It's like this is incriminating.
Trish Stratus and the
Delete.
Right,
Delete.
the attitude era, they couldn't show that now.
I know.
Ah, the
Me
good old
Young's-
days with DX, eh?
But it's
Young.
not just going to have been him.
Mae Young used to have
It's not just going to have been Vince. There's going to have been other boys about
Wait, are you
it.
blaming Pat Patterson?
I'm just saying there might be some other naughty guys about there.
Fucking dragging Pat Patterson's name through the mud.
Don't usually hang about on their own. Usually got a pal.
Aye. The hunting packs.
Just saying.
So
who you outing?
Let's
I
get
don't
man
know.
put Trish Stratus in a Douglas and made her bark on her knees and all.
Who was it? Who was it? Who kissed his ass?
Oh, everybody.
Kiss his ass match where he's like marching about
There's
the
a good
ring.
few, man. A good few of them done it.
Kiss my ass.
That's fucked.
Do you remember Jericho? Did he just say like, I wasn't kissing his ass. I'm not doing that.
They've got to be able to, at some point, they'll turn around and be like, no.
But if you're wanting to be part of the roster,
They know what I mean.
and you're not a massive guy in the roster, then you're kissing some ass, man.
They own your name and everything, though, eh?
Same with UFC.
Aye.
They own your likeness, your image.
Did you kiss Dana White's ass?
If he's getting this a good money, aye. You know what I'm saying?
Why was he? Bungee saying, but bring him down to use balls and like pure shake and all that.
That
Yeah,
picture
Dana
you
White's
sent-
in some shape.
I mean, I've seen the fucking
Shreddy.
abs, mate.
He likes the nail boys now, isn't he?
Do you watch them?
No, this see me
Is he just
make
become
one
like
drinks and all
what was it we were speaking about yesterday? Just an
I
influencer?
think he's an influencer.
Aye, he's just getting involved with all these guys.
Is that
and
like
he's
that
just,
Fuck It Friday with the food stuff and that?
and it's
aye.
like, mate,
Taco
you're
Tuesdays.
you're the boss of a multi-billion pound company, and you're talking about wee dickheads who are, and you're trying to legitimise yourself as a guy making shite videos. So you're like, I'm going to try eating fucking Jolly Rancher pasta or some shit like that. Come on, man.
They and the Elk Boys set up the Colby Masvidal thing as well, eh?
Did they?
I think so. Colby was out for dinner with him, and then Jorge Masvidal just happened to appear and fucking clip Colby. So I don't know.
Fuck Colby, man. Colby's a rat.
See, what was he saying? Broke his foot. That's why he was. That's why he was bad. He shouldn't have said anything.
Just take it like a man.
It's see when people
But
go,
then
you could tell something was wrong with him. He didn't need to say.
I know, but see that kind of stuff, then it legitimises like a rematch, and then they're going to get that automatic jump rather than if you lose and you don't really have anything to say. Oh well,
called
I'm
Ian
dealing
Gary.
with this. Aye, it was called Eating Gary.
He wants to fight Ian Gary.
Kobe does.
Aye.
And is it for the name Machado? you taking
I don't
victory?
know.
Like, the winner takes the name.
I don't- I wonder
and then
if-
he becomes Machado Gary Covington.
Covington. I like it.
That's
It's a good fight.
That is.
Ian Gary could beat Colby Covington.
I don't know about
I
that.
think he could.
No,
Mate, I
the
don't know.
wrestling. Come on, man.
No.
Good.
Don't think so?
Gary's a good
No,
striker.
he'll
But
get
he's not
too
good.
good.
He's
Quite
not good at
easily.
wrestling. But then we thought about that.
Well,
About
you'll have seen.
Controlled.
Aye.
Controlled. Yeah, could maybe piece him up a wee bit in the feet.
Well, Gary's got to fight first, hasn't he? And then, so they're saying if he gets through this one, he could fight Colby.
good.
I don't know.
Interesting times.
I like seeing a bit more of Colby. I like seeing more of the character. So long as you know it's just a character, it's fine. It's when you actually go, oh, fuck this guy.
What about was that character when they brought up Leon's?
That was horrible.
Party?
That was bad.
No, he's
actually.
a pussy, man. A rat.
Well, when you
He's
start
phones a
gra-
post
that's
and
what I'm
all that.
saying. I like the
He phones a
character.
post, I mean,
But that's
like,
what I'm saying.
I can't go with that.
I like the character.
Yeah, well, your man hit me a boomerang and he went
Aye,
to
but if
pose.
you-
He's overdoing that with
Aye.
It's like
And
the
then
stiff one in the wind. Stiff one in the wind. Don't break character.
Aye, but
You're a pussy, mate.
The whole
Don't
thing, you
break
know, and
character.
it's
The
like,
dad thing was shite. Throwing the polis on Jorge Masvidal was shite as well.
Did you see him sitting? Did you see that? Like outside the restaurant.
Ran up with a mask on and
No, but you see him waiting on the pole. Was he shaking himself? Like,
what is he? Fuck's sake, that's bad.
Just playing a character, mate.
Just take it.
If it gets too dangerous for you, I'm playing a character.
Usman's coach years ago as well.
Did he?
Lost Usman fight. The guy that ran Brazilians had a heart attack. Died young.
Oh, and he brought up the heart attack.
Brought that up, said he gave your coach a heart attack. Avoiding me.
oh,
Fuck's sake.
man, that's dark.
It's bad. He mentioned Usman's dad being in jail for a while as well, eh? That's
right,
even that's kind of bad. I think his old man got like 15 years or something. Usman's dad, he was away for a bit, like
What did he do?
some sort of tax
Tax evasion.
Got Ricky Parkins fighting Usman's bro.
I seen that. Mickey Parkin lost
That's soon, eh?
He lost his opponent and Usman brother stepped in.
Aye.
Where is that? Is that an Apex
Probably
fight?
the Apex, man.
Aye,
Is it?
Apex
It's an
fight.
Apex.
I feel like it's in March too.
Aye.
Quite soon.
You know, I know we were talking about Tom and Pereira, but what do you doing with Tom next? It's not going to be Pereira. I can't see that in a million years, especially when he's 301. What do you do with Tom?
So the next one you've got Almeida's fighting Curtis Blades. So I would say maybe the winner of them or Game Gan.
He's no wanting that. He's no wanting that smoke for Blades.
I feel like Tom Aspinall's keen to go now. He's keen to fight. He's training. Like,
But if he fights, he's not going to fight for the title. So he's just going to be another fight.
So what's he supposed to do? Like him personally, he must be like going, I want to fucking get going here.
Then you don't want to render yourself out of the division and being like, all these guys are moving about you and you're just sitting waiting on a fight that's never going to come, because it's not going to come.
You don't think
Jones,
so?
no. If
think that's that?
Jones is saying, no, I'm waiting for. Why would Jones put his legacy on the line against a guy like Tom Aspinall. It
very
doesn't make
risky
sense.
fight, yeah.
It does not make sense where you can go, I'll go for Stipe, an older guy who I know I'm going to be able to...
Hasn't fought for a long time.
I'm going to be able to get a victory over him. So why would they even like think about fighting him in the top 5 who has the potential to beat him, who has an amazing skill set? And remember, Jones is older as well. So we're not looking at the Jones that was there all the years back. All he wants to do is have a wee legacy fight. Stipe Miocic has been named the guy like
Most title defences at heavyweight.
Like one of the best light heavyweights in the division. He just wants to take that shine off him.
And then just go.
He'll be Stipe, then he'll retire probably.
I think so.
So Tom's like, I'll wait and then see what happens. And then 6 months, a year, because we've still not even get dates for these fights yet.
No.
Imagine he just comes out and that's 300 main event.
You know what it's like though? Like
Brock Lesnar versus Cain Velasquez. Like, I'll take that, aye. But two of them haven't fought in years. Aye, but one been in jail, getting that prison bod. And the other one's in the WWE, I'll take that. Let's go. We don't have to look at you sad anymore.
I know. What is this? You've been tested with the new regime?
I haven't been tested yet. I don't know what the protocol is, when they hit you, where they come from. I've no idea. I did get tested in Vegas, which was part of the new...
Last year.
Yep, so my last USADA test in an event was blood taking, and I think they were just blooding everybody. I think they were just like trying to get, like, we'll just hit everybody with bloods and we'll try and upset the system. I see what we get, just blanket hit it.
So
and then it was just a few
early
piss.
morning stuff though. This new one doesn't do any early morning stuff.
Do they not?
There's no like chap on the door on fight day, we're here to check. There's none of that. There's going to be nothing like that. That's one of the main things they're saying. There's no disruption of pre-fight preparations.
I seen what PFL do. PFL literally say, we're going to test you this day. We'll see then.
And that's that.
That's it.
Blood and urine.
I don't know if it's
I was
blood.
wondering about that.
Well, boxing does it. Boxing's the same. We're going to test you right after your fight.
Speaking of the world boxing, with
Tyson Fury.
Tyson Fury, you see people are like, he's done it deliberately.
People shouting about
He's done it deliberately.
talking about his wife.
I've not seen
On
that.
radio?
I've seen his old man saying he's going to batter Carl Froch.
Seen that, man.
No man alive.
I've started to see John Fury actually hit somebody, you know what I mean? Like, let's be honest, like, he barks a lot, but was ever through a point? I know he used to be a fighter like years and years ago, but recently,
You want to see him just get in,
I'll fight him. I'll fight the
Scrapper
fucker.
boy.
just on the press conference, he's just dusting folk.
He done a bit for biting somebody's ear off, I think. Either the ear or their cheek. He was locked up for a while for that.
Was he?
Aye. So he's obviously, back in the day, was a bit of a rocket, but...
Bite a rocket back in the day.
I bought a guy's cheek off one time. You want to know why?
Go on.
He stole my iron brew bar. It's a true story.
In all fairness,
In school.
that 10 pence was...
Right here. I know it seems fuggish, but I was young.
Seems about
You
right.
see that day?
What age were you?
Oh, I don't know, it was primary school.
Was it?
You see that day we had like it was like a fire assembly thing, but your parents were there. I was outside. I don't know where it was, but we were out in the playground anyway, but my mum was there. And the guy's mum was there as well. Pure marched right up to my mum. Your son did this. He's like, why? He's like, because he stole my brew bar. See the actual bars you used to get, because what your teeth are.
One side was
He stole it,
silver,
man. I just launched on him, man. Right, chunk
Was it like
right
a
off.
raptor for like Jurassic Park?
Just thinking
Just
back at that,
fucking
just like, why
alive.
did I bite the guy's cheek, man?
Did you get some meat as well?
Aye, man, like, fucked him up a bit. So Hannibal Lecter when I was 10.
Before it was fashionable.
Aye, I'm brew bar. I don't think I like him.
Did you hear the story that Tom tells? He tells that, I don't know if he's told it on a podcast,
At the bar? At the pub?
where the guy,
At Savile?
no, he used to work as a doorman. So he told it on the, what was that thing I done with Michael Bisping? Tales of the Octagon. And so he tells a story where there used to be a security guard, what do you call him?
Doorman.
A doorman, aye.
Bouncer.
And,
Shagger.
two guys ended up scrapping. Another boy fucking bit his nose, and the guy who had bit his nose. So the guy had the nose in his mouth, and his pal said, "Don't spit it out because he can still reattach it." And the guy went swallowed it, so he couldn't reattach it. Aye, so it's like
There's some
can somebody attach his nose? He's like,
some Game of Thrones shit.
thank you. So the guy's kind of a bit with like a nose like fucking Voldemort.
Aye. I remember the first time I'd seen like I think it was an ear was the first thing I ever saw get bitten, and just been like, what the fuck has happened to this guy? Like, just boys fighting in a pub, one bites the other one's ear off. Take this blue roll, buddy. Push it there as hard as you can. Like, I didn't know what to fucking do with them.
When you watch your heroes and you want to recreate them, and it's like, oh, Tyson's got his shit together. I want to get myself a bite.
He was looking in decent shape too. He's looked like he's lost a bit of weight.
Is this
Tyson
when he's
Fury.
been helping? What's his name? Ngannou.
Oh, is that what it is?
Well, he was Ngannou's coach for that fight.
Tyson stuff.
Aye. Who were you talking about?
Tyson Fury.
Oh, Tyson Fury.
Aye, I was saying he's
Apologies,
lost some
We're
weight.
talking
Aye.
about biting, mate.
Tyson, like.
For sure. He's still quite heavy, but
Aye, but if you're cutting your own eyebrow, you know what I'm saying?
Is that
I
what
can't believe that's what people are saying. People are like, he's scared.
he's obviously class
the guys-
teaser, son. It's right down the fucking
It's
side.
part of the business,
Similar
isn't
to like your cut.
It's just postponed it though. They've put an order.
Is there not like a £10 million
call off.
pull-out
thing.
clause in it? Is it 10 million?
Is that with the
10 million?
Saudis though, isn't it? They're putting that in place.
Aye, so if you pull out, like even regardless, like you're having to pay £10 million, like, even if they like postpone it, he's still at 10 million for this fight.
There's no way you can be fighting with a cut like that. They take a long time to heal as well.
Well,
those
that's it.
type
Well,
of ones.
then,
It's right down the bone.
and then as soon as Yusuf touches it, it just explodes, and then he's like fighter's safety. is
How
more
long
important.
away are you for your fight?
2 weeks.
2 weeks on Saturday.
Fucking hell, is it? Shit.
Yeah.
Can't
You're
be
jumping
alright.
a fucking bungee jump, I bet you.
So I'm bungee jumping and everything, mate. Feel fine. Feel good. Feel far better this one than the last one. No, that I felt bad. I didn't feel bad in it.
What are you fighting on? Almighty?
Almighty it's called, aye.
good.
That's what I was,
Find out about live stream.
no.
No, they
I
do
will.
usually do it, man.
I'm pretty sure they do.
They do it, man. They do.
That's what I was saying to people about tickets as well. Like, don't chin me for tickets. Just go on their website. Like, I've not got time to be
time.
driving about
Aye,
and
cool.
come up to liquid rooms and meet me for tickets, and I'll give them there and give me the money. I'm not doing
Aye,
it.
fuck
Just
that.
if you want to come, go and buy a ticket, and I'll see you there.
Where is Almighty?
Tell them, man.
Barnsley.
Tell them.
Barnsley
Barnsley.
Metrodome. Get online and buy
Stop
a ticket.
online them.
Do not phone me
Get
for
your
a
own
ticket.
tickets.
Do you not get a wee back kick if it's?
I do, but I said it's no.
No worth
and
it.
they said on the web, they're like on the website you can put my name in or something and I can get the commission off that. But on the door I didn't. But either or, if you want to come, come. Be great to see you there. Don't harass me for tickets. So I feel good.
Your one got announced officially, came as well.
Well, somebody had. I think he'd been speaking about it for a while and put it out there, and then
How'd you pronounce it? Chow?
I thought Chow.
Chow.
Fake Chow. I think his name is Kyle Baralio. Was
Well, I
his-
was reading though, like he came like Ceresto a wee bit on top and stuff like that, so it could maybe play into your guard game.
He's a southpaw, and he's not a natural southpaw. So he switched to southpaw because he'd been watching McGregor and went, I can do that. Like, cool, mate. So he's just like, he likes that front hand power, and then just blam on him with the backhand.
Decision heavy guy too, eh?
He's what, 15 and 1.
Happy to go the distance.
beat him?
So
Do you know
I
who it
didn't,
is?
I didn't check.
No,
I
it
just seen your
It was
breakdowns.
before.
Aye. Regardless, man,
was
it's
it
like,
that jungle fight he used to fight on in Brazil?
Oh, I don't know.
I think
listen,
so.
I know the UFC, obviously, he's a younger guy, he's 31. I'm going into his backyard. I said this before. They're no giving me a favourable fight where it's like, we want Paul to win and then go on and do this, and this. They're wanting a quick switch for him so that he can be the next guy that they try and push for pushing this Brazilian card.
He's not that young though.
But I built my career on upsetting the norm. Like when I'm the guy who's going to get beat, that's when I rally. We love this underdog. When we're backs against the cage, that's when you need to worry about us. So I'm going to fucking shut everyone in his fucking arm.
Aye.
That's what.
Wee bit of redemption in Rio as well.
Aye. Still middleweight, still working my ass off. I'm going down this weekend to Sheffield to do some boxing science fitness testing.
With Ali.
Is
it
Lee? Aye.
Aye. What a guy, man.
Aye.
He said their gym's only a couple of junctions for when I'm fighting. He's like, you need anything, just let me know. Great guy. I was like, he didn't need to do that.
I know.
He's like,
he's going to do Sean Clancy's camp for the Glasgow, and rehydrate him, do it all properly for him. Because when I'm not saying he's never done it properly, but having somebody who knows the ins and outs, and how much weight you've lost to then rehydrate you properly. Like, I can't wait to see what he can do with Sean, because he's young.
For me, that last time, I just thought he just drank loads of water until and he was like, no. And he sent the full protocol, like, do this, do this, do this, do this.
Great guy, man.
The fight before that, where I just rehydrated like I normally would, I was still the next day, I was fucked. And then I done it last fight, followed exactly what Lee said, felt perfect.
He's good.
Hydrated, good to go.
He's very good at what he does. But
Nice guy as
that's
well.
why he charges that amount of money. He knows what he's selling is definitely worth the price. So we'll back out to Rio, do a wee bit of that, a wee bit of the partying. Once we've done the business, but I'm generally going out there to fuck shit up. I'm hungry. I had a really bad time in the gym last week. I was one of the ones where it was like, fuck this shit, man. Constantly dying, constantly trying to battle, doing this, doing that, every day, waking up, doing this. And I was just like, fuck this.
Because you've got young, hungry guys in the sport.
Coming in, hot. And then I went away and like sort of re-evaluated myself and then come back like a fucking new man and was like, let's get after this.
Sometimes it's good to have them in the gym as well. Like, they keep you on your toes and a wee bit of reality check.
If you take your foot off the gas and there's somebody ready to overtake you.
Well, they're trying to measure where they are.
Aye.
So that's how they're working it in their head. You've got guys coming up for their first pro fights and stuff, as well as Sean having like his first fight on what you'd say is a very big card. Like, that's quite a big, what is he, fourth? Am I right? Fourth pro fight?
3-0.
And it's going to be on UFC Glasgow. Like, he's only 4 fights, that's quite a big fight.
Cage Warriors Glasgow.
Sorry. Aye, Cage Warriors Glasgow. It's going to be a big event. There's going to be a lot of people he knows. It's a home crowd. Like, you've been through that before.
I'll be there.
So there's a lot of...
I'll be there.
I'll be there or not.
I've got a couple of dogs in the fight, you know what I'm
You'll
saying?
be the last man to walk through the curtain.
I'll be there fighting.
When's it getting announced?
So it's official.
Dimitri Gillian.
Hey, there it's right there.
For the horse's mouth. 8-2 Italian fighter. He knocked out Adam Cullen in Manchester and he headlined their own card there in Cage Wars. He won that. He's quite good everywhere.
Good.
So, contract signed, done deal.
You see anything about him you like, or?
I like his hands are quite sharp. He's 1-2s and he blitz forward with like 2, 3s, 4s, 5s. So it's like, you can't, I'm not just looking at for one good jab or one good straight, it's like bunches. And it's technical, it's no
wild.
It's no winging anything, everything's sharp. And he can grapple. So, it'll be a tough one. But he keeps winning in the third round, so it's like...
Are you fighting 5s?
No, no title fight.
So definitely no.
Aye, so what that says is, I don't know, he's still dangerous in the third, or people are tying, or I don't know. So we can go both ways. So I think that's the fights that kind of keep you in the gym, get you excited and train harder, as you just said, something.
But I've said it for like part of my career. Fear's one of the greatest motivators. Having that fear, having that fire to go out there and work hard, because we don't want to go into our hometown, Glasgow, and look like a couple of bitches, man, and get fucked up off a guy who you know you can beat on any given day. You want to go out in your home crowd and go out in a blaze of glory, man, and be the fucking superstar that you are. So I'm looking forward to watching you do your business, mate.
And that's coming around quick as well, isn't it? How many weeks is it?
10 weeks and... So I'll start my fight camp on Monday. I'm away to Prague.
Are you? What are you doing?
Tomorrow. Stag do.
Are you?
Get that out of the way and then back to it.
So that'll be like a wee close-up play.
Aye, so this Jordan stag do.
Is it?
Aye. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Oh, well,
Michael's gone and all, so the 3 are also
all on Glasgow.
So
good, man, so I'll
John play. Aye, Jordan stag do, and then we're all
in the gym. What airport we're going to?
We're in the gym Monday, so
good, man.
Then that's 10 weeks. So
loving it, and then
so one last sport.
Back to business.
I'm looking forward to the 10 weeks of like pure grind. Hopefully no injuries, so it can just sail through. But you'll get me niggles.
Starting in a good place then, right now.
Aye.
What about?
I don't know if it's going to be the headline though. I don't know.
Nothing said about that yet.
It doesn't matter where you fight. Obviously, headlines what you've landed. But you're like, the place is going to empty after you're finished.
I know.
It's good that you're saying obviously no injuries, which is obviously a bad thing for Anaconda. But Anaconda is our partner,
Loyal
and
sponsor.
yeah, we're super happy to, as we always say, to have them as part of your team. And if you are looking for any sort of support for any ongoing injury, then check out Anaconda Fightwear,
AnacondaFightwear.co.
where you can get how many rash guards?
Any 2 items now for $59.
Even
and you can
better.
use the code LEATHER10 for 10% off.
Guys, hit the link in the bio. It'll take you to the website. If you are suffering from any of these injuries, any of these ongoing sort of niggles, then don't suffer in silence, man. Get yourself onto Anaconda Fightwear and check out the kit.
I thought I was going to have to hit him up for one of the shoulder braces on
Did you?
Monday night. Big Adam Hill locked up my arm and I was just like, oh my God.
Straight.
Aye, and I could just feel it starting to, even there when I'm starting to rotate my shoulder, I'm like, fucking hell, I'm just going to, this is going to get fucking...
About a Canada Goose, yeah?
No, I was with he's been after his shoulder. He's like,
How much is that, grand?
oh,
How much is that?
that's you go.
This, I found this.
A grand?
It was in the liquid room cloakroom. And I just kept it.
Some guy was wearing it. I took it off him.
Some guy was wearing it and he was looking for a bother. Now it's mine.
What was that? I got a pair of these compression boots. Have you seen them? I was using them in Vegas. I got a pair of them, and I
Compression boots?
like so they're like.
For length.
aye, for the cover.
I get you.
So like, obviously I'm moving my nutsack out because you don't want your nutsack trapped in there. So my ball wasn't caught in there, but my actual sack was stuck to the side of my leg. And as it started swearing up, oh yeah, oh, and I was like trying to peel it out, at the top of the leg.
Like pure batwing.
Sorry about this.
Like, talk about like sacks, man.
Batwing. What's that film?
I literally nearly lost my balls doing that swing jump, man.
Oh.
Like, what about it coming back up? Did you feel that? Did you feel that? Just getting roofed. It's like Wesley.
Can we talk about, obviously my mate Gary was here with us. Gary's like my oldest friend for back in the day when we grew up in Craignook.
Guys is basically part of the Weather podcast.
Like, if he doesn't like what I'm saying, he can always cut it. But as we were sitting in the car park, big man's ripping my fucking.
Let me speak to you.
He was like, I'm going to just dangle him as Chris is about to jump. Right? Throw him in the wing. He had a couple of fucking puffs of his medicinal marijuana and
His inhaler.
and then hit the jump. Like, I couldn't believe it, man. I thought it was incredible. Like, just take, like, I'm bad enough walking to that edge and he just does it, like, and just...
Me and him both look down and you're just like this.
He's just dangling.
As
Like,
if you were floating in the water.
Just enjoying the breeze up the river, man.
it was like, but it was, I was thinking, I wish I'd done that. I wish I'd popped a wee Eddie and experienced that and just been like, oh.
It's funny when you're out in the car park just chatting away, and I was like, oh, he's grinding. Oh, right. This is obviously...
it was
I would never do that, man.
In the
That
car
was bad
park?
enough today. No, I just going up there high. But then, feel like holding on to the railings with the pigeons, man. Like,
aye. So that was our day today. It was a cool day. Early kick off to get up to Kelly Cranky.
Highland, Fling, Bungee.
But what
People used to call me Bungee because they didn't know how to pronounce the name.
Bungee?
What's
We
that?
Bungee?
Aye.
Bungee, I'm sure I've heard someone say that before.
Aye, hundreds of times, man.
What? Who's that?
Bungee by name.
Aye. It's been good. Very cool.
You
I've
give
enjoyed the
me
day.
some lip and I come back at you.
Like a slinky.
Right. But it was an early start for us in the morning. Driving up here, I was half expecting snow up this part of the woods, but we had.
I stopped for a rollover hot dog. Not mean this is part of my day.
Still
now.
the go-to.
I'll have one there.
on the way back home, yeah.
Before Monday event.
Oh,
Strict diet starts Monday. Kind of like a diet.
Aye,
See, when you keep showing for ages,
aye.
you get
You need
screwed.
it. Aye. What about he's doing a bit of the gambling and all the Super Bowl at the weekend?
McBookie.
Well, I wouldn't
Who
use
is
anybody
it?
else.
Let me guess, is the Chiefs in it?
The Chiefs are in
They're
it.
always in it, aren't they? Are you a Chiefs guy?
They haven't.
Your brother's in it, Grant likes it.
They haven't been doing that great.
Tom-
Well,
Chiefs-
they're
Chiefs
they're still obviously in the Super Bowl.
Just because Mahomes just turned it on, mate, easy.
Aye.
You know that guy.
But let's go Niners.
curly-headed
Let's go
fuck.
Niners. It's Niners and
So when is that? Sunday?
Kansas City Chiefs.
Sunday night. Well, Sunday night for us.
Did you
so
not go to the old Top Golf the last time?
I'm doing it this year as well,
Yeah.
so you'll catch me at Top Golf Glasgow, smacking some of the balls and watching some Super Bowl. So I'm doing testing Sunday morning, going to drive up the road and then go straight out to watch the Super Bowl.
You've always done that though, eh?
I enjoy watching. Did we not go to back in the day when Walkabout was on? We went to Super Bowl there.
No, I don't like that gay shit, man.
So I was there with Rafa. You know I don't work on Sunday after the Super Bowl.
Pigskin.
But if you are looking for a little bet on the old Super Bowl, then why not go the Niners? And if I was betting, and I was a betting man, I would do it with McBookie. So link is in the bio, and our deal only works for MMA, Mary Ross.
You are, yeah. £5 gets you £20 of free bets, but you can't go betting on someone who's like a 1 to 5 favourite or anything. You got to play through your £20. So
But there is UFC on this weekend, isn't there?
there is.
So why don't you just look and pick a couple of winners, and then maybe I'll tag us in if you win actually.
Why is Joe Pfeiffer headlining? Is that his name?
know.
Joe Pfeiffer.
Joe Pfeiffer? He's headlining?
Aye.
Against Masson?
I don't know. Is it another Apex card?
That is Apex.
It's Apex.
For fuck's sake, man. I guess it's just easy for
That guy's
him.
only
man.
had like 1 or 2 fights in the UFC since he won the contender.
Any other big names on the card? Is there even? Guys, it's an
Pull
MMA
that shit
podcast.
up,
If you
JD.
don't know what's happening, then I don't care what's happening with the old MMA.
Nah.
But aye, we were watching the Super Bowl.
Aye. I bet the Browns last night and they got humped.
Did they?
I watched
That's the first time in a row they've been beat.
Aye, I watched it against Calgary Flames at home day. Watched it till 3 in the morning, 4-1 humping.
Aye.
I can't get to sleep after it, man. Gets me.
Stresses me.
If you
Gets
lose money
people
on it,
going.
it's just like, it's the waste. So aye, McBookie.
You're always like, I knew that was going to happen as well, eh? Because I bet on it, they fucking lost. It's like,
To be fair, I bet them every game, so it's like the law.
Drew Dober only lost because I bet on him. If I hadn't bet on him, he'd
Did you bet me in my last fight? Is that why I lost?
They did.
No, I did bet on you.
Did you?
I always bet on you every
Dirty
time.
bastard.
You win every time.
If you're looking for an easy bet, like a straight up easy bet, then I would check out G4 Claims. You like that, don't you? If you have been involved in an on-fault accident and you're looking for support to help you, then why not get in contact with G4 Claims, who will give you a courtesy car, your whole claim, and they'll do their utmost to get you back on the road as soon as they possibly can. If you're needing any support, then check out the link in the bio. Or Ross, what's their number?
You can get them at 01698 767 172.
Guys, it's been an absolute pleasure. I hope you've enjoyed this quick podcast. I've enjoyed these seats, by the way. Like I can't stop myself from rotating. But
I just feel like Vince McMahon on this year.
what you did a shit on somebody's
Something
face.
bad to somebody.
Suck it.
But guys,
Mate, see, do you watch 19? Where are you? You still in Yellowstone?
I'm still in Yellowstone.
Oh, so 1923, old James Bond's in it, Timothy Dalton.
Is
And
he?
he's basically Vince McMahon.
doing a bit of the bad stuff.
Aye. A lot of it. He's a rich
To the
guy.
Native Americans.
Everybody. But it's quite
Diverse.
good. But it
Like
remembers
it.
me of Vince McMahon, you'll see it when you get to it.
I'm enjoying Yellowstone, and I need to take myself a pair of cowboy boots to go with my jacket.
True
I bought-
Detective? Sorry, True Detective?
I did. I'm
4 episodes?
I'm enjoying True Detective. It's a Monday ritual now. True Detective.
What about the guy going to meet the bird at the airport? Like,
Oh, I know,
just
with
sent
his
him money.
wee bear. And he's like, and his son's like, did you send her money?
I know.
Like, poor guy.
No, he's not even
Poor
fucking to
guy.
say
He's just wanting something that's strange and we're getting it. So I
No,
feel
right.
bad
Send me
for him.
money.
But I think he's getting a bit of action in it.
Old Jodie Foster.
Jodie
Doing
Foster,
about it.
Hattie. She's like obviously a bit of a girl up in the old Alaska.
Aye, old Dennis.
Just get to the boys up there.
Aye, she's good to the boys.
Actually, basically, with the fall town.
And she has,
Aye.
because they go to somebody's house and it's the high school teacher and the wife's like, I don't
She
really
went
like
in
that.
there with the Hannibal Lecter, man. Just started flaunting it about, man.
Just call me anybody.
Aye.
But guys, yep, that's the podcast for another week.
Come to fucking the Highland Fling and shove yourself off a bridge. It's amazing.
But guys, that's us done for the day. We'll catch you next week, and look forward to seeing the actual footage of us taking the plunge.
Me screaming.